Hey guys, welcome back to Things You Might Like. This is Mike, and I'm doing a follow-up video to my last one about the keybinding crouch jump. For many of you, you know that with the most recent patch, Bluehole has eliminated this keybinding trick. Now, I don't know the motivation behind that because they did not release Vault, but there is a way around it. I want to give credit to some community members here, if I can pull them up real quick. Tommy82 pointed to another video talking about it. And then TD Jaws was the first one to point me to this Steam community post. I will link this in the video description so you can go to it yourself. But this will give you a how-to of how to get back that key binding. Now, full disclosure, this is something that I actually will not be playing with just because you're going into the configuration files and editing things. And that's kind of past my comfort level. However, do what you wish with this information. If it works for you and you feel comfortable, go for it. But I just wanted to point this out for those of you who really wanted this back and show you that there was a way to get back to this. So what you're going to want to do is get to this folder right here, the WindowsNoEditor, and instead of Plex, you're going to have your username there. And in this folder, I'll have this path in the video description, by the way. In this folder, you're going to want to find this game user settings. Now, before we start editing the files, let's make a copy. So I'm going to hit Control-C and then Control-V, which makes a copy, and I'm just going to F2, name it backup. That way we have a backup of it if anything goes wrong. Alright, so you're going to open this with a text editor. I'm just going to use the regular notepad that works for me, but if you have a more preferred one, you are welcome to use that. And now, in the text editor, what the Steam community post says, you want to find jump, the word jump. So I'm going to hit Control F for search, type in jump, and it takes me here. And in the post, it then explains that between right after this jump right here, from here all the way to action toggle prone here, so this whole section is going to be replaced with new text. And for the sake of ease, I will also place this text in the video description. So I'm copying it right now from the forum post, and from the end of this jump here to the beginning of this parentheses with the toggle prone, I'm going to hit Control V, and I have the new one pasted in. And all we did here, so you have an understanding, is this is the text version of the key binding. So ActionName ToggleCrouch, the keys are going to be C, which is what it had before, and then we just added the key binding of SpaceBar and Shift. And then same thing for the jump, the original key is SpaceBar, and then we just added the key binding for SpaceBar plus Shift. And so that's all it's doing, it's just forcing this in the game. And so let's jump into a game. Oh, first we should probably save it. So I'm going to hit Control S, and it is saved. And let's jump into a game and see if it worked. Alright, so now we are in the game itself, and let's check on the configuration and see if the settings took. In the controls, scroll down, and there you have it. Jump, shift plus spacebar, and crouch, shift plus spacebar. So let's jump into a game just to double check and make sure that this actually works. So I'm in the waiting area now, and just to make sure it's working, I'm running and holding shift. I'm going to jump, and you see my guy in the bottom left, he crouches. So there's confirmation that it is working. Like I said before, I'm going to not play with this. If the developers went through all of that to make sure we're not using it, then I'll go ahead and wait until the vault, but if you feel okay with using this, then go for it. I hope this video helps you out if you decide to go this route. And recently I've been playing with Reshade, and let me put it on for you here. This is regular, and this is with Reshade, and I'm having a lot of mixed feelings about it. If you want me to do a more in-depth video, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to do that. I see its benefits, I see its drawbacks, the first of which is after I've used it for a while and I go off of it, everything seems extremely blurry. And so that tells me that there's something there that can be beneficial. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. This is Mike with Things You Might Like, and I'll see you with my next cool thing.